Real combat. Real action. Carnage Media.
So diving right into it, we had Tony Ferguson's first win in 6 years, right? And obviously, it's not going to be in MMA. It sucks. It was in boxing. What are your thoughts on this, Connor?
I was happy for him. I mean, I love Tony Ferguson. I think everybody loves Tony Ferguson. I mean, in the UFC, I mean, obviously he was a killer at one time, and then towards the end of his career, I was like, please stop fighting, Tony. Like, I did not want to see it happen anymore. And I thought he was done. Then I saw they announced this Misfits boxing, and I was like, if anyone's got a chance, it's Tony. And he goes out there, he gets it done. I saw the highlights of it, and I saw the end. I thought it was a little bit early of a stoppage, but I don't care because it's Tony Ferguson. So let's give him a belt and get him a win. It made me happy.
Yeah,
I was happy to see it.
Yeah, it was his first win. It was a TKO victory over, I think I'm going to say this name right, Salt Papi.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
correct.
got it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure. And like you said, it was his boxing debut, which is crazy coming in there doing that. Wade, what were your thoughts on Tony finally getting his first win here?
Yeah, it was excited because he also was very emotional after that win. He was so excited, and I was happy for him. I honestly, like Connor was saying, I was like, yeah, in the MMA, towards the end of the career, you're like, all right, just hang him up because, I mean, I thought he was going to die when he was facing Gagey. And, yeah, he just got a heart of a warrior, man. He just keeps going, keeps fighting. He even trained with Goggins at one point. Like,
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like also at the end of his career, it's like, what could have been? Like, I've seen this dude kick metal pipes and bend them, and then he has shades on and trips over a cord, tears his ACL, and doesn't get to fight Habib, which I always wanted to watch that fight.
It would have been so good.
So I'm happy for him.
Good.
Yeah, the crowd was into it too. They were really behind him, and I tend to agree with Connor that maybe it was a little early. Felt bad for Salt Papi. Of all the highlights I saw, that was maybe the one time he had his hands up during the entire fight, and it still gets called. But yeah, it was good. It was impressive. It took him a little bit to get going. He was collecting data in that first round. Even in the highlights, they catch a piece of the commentary where the play-by-play guys say, we're waiting for Tony to do something here, and he just was kind of feeling it out. And the Salt Papi guy, he threw a lot of lead hooks, went head hunting a lot, but did work the body a little bit. So he looked pretty good. And Tony, despite his unorthodox approach, you got those MMA guys, he said himself he was going to have to consciously be thinking about not throwing elbows, and even in the commentary, they would talk about his stance a little bit. And you guys know this. It's a different stance, right? Yes. When you have an MMA stance to a boxing stance, and you can kind of see that a little bit, but the consistency of it, I was very impressed because even though it was some unorthodox striking, like you wouldn't show an amateur boxer any of this tape unless it was just to say, some kind of message of, hey, listen, if you got it upstairs, you can figure it out. Still, it kind of reminded me of guys like, if you've ever, when you were younger, went to the YMCA at lunch and you would play, and there'd be that old dude who could barely move, but he would not miss from the mid-range. You know what I mean? Just nobody could guard him. He comes out there and he's just dynamite, and there's nothing you can do to stop it because he still got it up here, and that can overcome some physical ailments. I can't get you there forever, but I was impressed and happy to see him get the win. And he is already being called out, Zach, by the owner of your next topic. He's on the list. All these Dylan Dennis call-outs coming up soon, and let's keep Tony on that list because that's one of the guys Dylan wants to fight. So.
Well, of course, Dylan is because
right away.
Well, might as well jump right into it. Dylan is calling out Islam.